I want to show why L'Hopital's rule works. In other words, if y this equals this, in other words, limit f over g is the limit x goes to a, f prime over g, if these two limits are equal to 0. There's two things you need to know to understand this, just to remind you. This limit is equal to the derivative, f prime of a, definition of the derivative, and if I divide a and b by the same thing, they're equal. So, why does this work? It's actually pretty straightforward. Suppose this is equal to 0 over 0. That means f of a equals 0, g of a equals 0. Then I start here. I can just add this to both sides. Why? I'm just adding 0 to top and bottom. Okay, remember this is equal to 0, that's equal to 0. So now I'm going to use this. This is equal to the lim, x goes to a. I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by x minus a. So in other words, I'm applying this to this. Divide that by x minus a, divide that by x minus a. Well, you can see where this is headed. This is really this limit. Divided by this limit. Oops, that should be a g. Right, if I take the limit of the top over the bottom, it's really two separate limits. Well, that's f prime of a over g prime of a. And if these two things exist, that's going to be the same as this limit. Sorry, let me write it down here. So again, why can I do that? Well, this is why. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Again, it's straightforward. Start with f over g, add 0, divide by 1, separate the limits into two separate limits, you get the derivatives. If these exist, in other words, if I'm only doing L'Hopital's rule once, that is going to equal that. And that's it.